What's good, YouTube? Dmgaming here, and I want to talk about the new IP from Sucker Punch Games. Yes, if you don't know who Sucker Punch Games is, these are the same guys who made the infamous Second Son and infamous First Light. Those of y'all who are on the Xbox consoles, sorry, this is a Sony exclusive, so you're not gonna really know or get to actually enjoy the game that was Infamous, the Infamous series. Now, to sum it up in that series, it's Infamous was open world. The graphics were phenomenal, especially once they got to Second Son. That was the one released on PlayStation 4, and then First Light as well. Those graphics were awesome, and this is way before the PlayStation 4 Pro was even released with HDR and 4K, so I can only imagine the graphics that this game is going to have. Now, Sucker Punch prides itself on these games, and they said they're going to continue that same mold for this new IP. The name of this new IP is Ghost of Tsushima. Yes, the T is silent. Now, this is going to be a open world, guess what? Samurai game. Oh, yes. See, I know a lot of people are fans of samurais and ninjas and things like that. I am, even myself included, after playing games like, Neo and Ninja Gaiden and Origami and, playing a ninja-esque game is really fun. So to have a open world ninja game made by Sucker Punch, to say that I'm excited would be an understatement, simply because I love the way that Sucker Punch does their games. Now, release date hasn't been announced yet to my knowledge, but there are some things to note about this game. So first of all, yes, like I said, it is open world. The setting of the game is it's in Japan during the Mongol invasion. And what's cool about this game is something that they said in the interview is that there are no waypoints. There are no waypoints. You know how in Infamous you had waypoints? You kind of, you had markers to tell you where missions are and this game, really, they're trying to sell it as you basically can play it how you want to play it. You could be the kind of samurai that you want to be. There's no waypoints. I'm pretty sure there'll be points of interest and things like that. I mean, how else are you going to advance the storyline or whatever? But it's basically go where you want, do what you want, literally, in this game. And it sounds exciting. No waypoints means the story plays out how you want it to play out, or you are the story, and how you play the game is how the story plays out. But you are a samurai in the game, and an explorer samurai at that. What's cool about it is that they have been working on this game, they said, for 3.5 years. And one thing that I like about things like that is normally they come out to be pretty good games. I mean, Infamous is still a fun game. Like, if you go back and play it, it's still a fun game. The graphics are visually impressive. I remember when Second Son first came out, it utilized the DualShock 4s. Remember where you could spray paint and you actually have to shake the controller, and I don't know how they did it. It reminds me of the Switch with the HD Rumble, how you can actually feel like the stuff inside the controller. It makes it feel like there's stuff inside the controller. That's exactly what the DualShock 4s did in Infamous Second Son whenever you were spray painting. When you shook up the controller, it actually, because of the sound and the vibration in the controller, it actually made it feel like it was one of those little balls that are in the spray paint cans. It was really, really cool. So it's going to be, they're very innovative. They're very creative. And for open world games, I think the Infamous series is an open world game that I play open world games. I love them, but a lot of times, y'all, I don't never completely finish them because it's just so much to do. But the Infamous series is one in which I've definitely finished because their story. I mean, it is open world. You can, for the most part, go wherever you want in a way. I think Infamous was blocked off until certain parts in the story and stuff like that, if I'm not mistaken. But you could go wherever you want, do wherever you want to do. But the map wasn't that large, and it did have loading screens. It was, well, let me say this: Infamous wasn't so much open world. I think Infamous was more sandbox. It was like a giant sandbox almost. It was open world, but there were points in the story or places that you just couldn't go until you loaded up in it into the story, or there was loading screens. It wasn't a seamless open world, if I'm not mistaken there. But this one's going to be completely open world, so it's going to be really interesting to see. Not to mention, the fighting mechanics, and I'm not worried about the graphics because Sucker Punch, man, they're miles ahead of the competition as far as graphics. The graphics are going to be on point. There's no doubt. Looking at the trailer that they released for it as well. And the reason I'm not showing the trailer is because I monetize my videos, and if I put the trailer on there, they're going to claim the monetization, and I don't want that. I mean, everybody, if I want you to listen to my synopsis on it, and then you can go check out the trailer. Just go type it in and check out the trailer yourself on there. So, but the game looks good. I mean, from the trailer I've seen, I haven't seen actual gameplay yet, y'all, but this is going to be something that I'm definitely going to be following. Once again, it is a PlayStation 4 exclusive. As of right now, I don't think that they are going to do one for Xbox, but you never know with these developers, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, Sucker Punch is generally a Sony brand, with Infamous series. That doesn't mean that this particular IP will be Sony only, but I think that it is because they showed it at the Sony Experience, for crying out loud, PlayStation Experience. So, but I'm going to keep my ear to the ground to this game, y'all, because like I said, this is on my watch list, and I think it has the potential to be one of the best games in 2018, aside from Red Dead Redemption 2. Like, I mean, there's so many games coming out in 2018, y'all, that are going to be so epic. I mean, you got God of War, you still got Spider-Man to come out, you still got Red Dead Redemption 2. Is it just me, or is gaming getting so much better, like the quality of AAA titles? Another thing, though, like I said, more of the games are coming with microtransactions and stuff like that. So, yeah, but like I told y'all in a separate video, that's just because games cost so much to make games that when they sell you a game at $64 or $59, they're actually losing money. So they have to couple with those losses in the way of microtransactions and things like that. But playing Infamous, Sucker Punch games, they've never really gone the microtransaction route. So it's going to be interesting to see if they end up with microtransactions. So, but the game looks, like I said, the trailer looks good. From the way that the interviewers talked about the game, would it be an open world? You're a samurai in an open world with no waypoints. And they've been working on, like I said, for 3.5 years. It sounds very, very exciting. It sounds like a game that we definitely want to look into. So if you want to continue to hear about this game, like I said, I'm keeping my ears to the ground. As soon as I hear something, I'm posting it. So hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so that you do not miss any announcements coming about this game. But that's all I got for right now, y'all. Got some more stuff I got to get uploaded onto the channel today, including a Need for Speed, a video about Need for Speed Payback, which releases this week. Excited about that because drag racing is back. And then also a big announcement in regards to Dragon Ball Fighters coming to the channel as well. So till next time, y'all, thanks for watching. Hit the like button and God bless.